Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Carrie's Marie TV. I am Carrie's Marie. Today's video is like my typical sitting down, play with makeup with a specific focus to Morphe products because they recently opened a store in my mall, the full store in like Newcastle. So I was like, you know what, let's just try the products. So I'm going through, play with some oldies in my collection, but focusing on the new products that I got from Morphe today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then just keep on watching. If I'm talking quickly or like kind of going to the video a bit faster than like you would prefer, it's because it's about 3 o'clock. It just hit 3 o'clock and I just realized that the sun goes down about 4 here, so that's why I'm gonna to preserve as much light as possible. It launched last Friday and I didn't even know it was launching because I ordered one of the palettes that I really like. I saw the launch, like, you know, sometimes randomly you're just online searching through makeup company to see what's like new, and just because boredom, and I saw this really like bright color scheme, and for me a long time I was looking through my eyeshadow palettes specifically and I was feeling so uninspired because I typically like a neutral eye, a gold shimmer, rose gold, copper, bronze. That's kind of where I live usually. But recently, in past days, I've been really liking red, fiery tones, fiery matte tones on the eye. And I've just been feeling like doing cranberry shades. And oh, this color looks actually really nice. What? Oh my god. And I've just been feeling to do like really bright, matte, colorful tones. And my collection didn't really have that. It didn't have those kind of tones, one. And it didn't have any like burst of color. For a long time I needed a palette that had a lot of color because my Carrot palette that I would have used, it's old. I've had it for like 4 to 5 years at this point and it just wasn't performing the way it used to perform, so I needed a new one. So yeah, and I was stuck and I just saw that Morphe had released a new palette, so I ordered it. I went and I ordered this palette because it's a 3503 called Face by Nature, and I personally didn't buy the 35. Like I said, the first Morphe palette I bought in a long time was a 35G, the one that I did the review for on my page. Now this foundation looks actually really nice. I don't know why I didn't wear it, but anyways, this is why these videos are important, so you can reuse things in your collection. Anyway, yeah, and I saw this palette. I was like, this palette looks exactly like what I've been feeling for, and this is what it looks like. Like, it looks bright, it looks colorful. It's like, use me. Like, I felt so inspired when I used this. And what I liked about this palette, it had more mattes than shimmers. And my problem with the 35G was that there was more shimmers than mattes, and the shimmers were like not all that good. Ooh, this was a mistake. I did not mean to do this. I'm sorry. I was supposed to put on the eyeshadow first because I want to do a colorful look, but you're already doing the skin. We're gonna just keep it rolling, keep it Kelly rolling. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't. Have not used this in a long time either. I hope the color works against this foundation. The launch was really nice. I didn't even really get a lot of clips on the launch. I'm gonna insert the Snapchat video that I took. It was really a short video, but you go inside and the store is so nice. This concealer is thick. I see you. You have been eating concealer. I see you. Okay. This color might be a little too yellow, but the consistency is really nice. Yeah, so I went into the store and instantaneously when I got into the store, the lady, she just put, what's the word? She just put a basket into my hand, and I was like, I just came to browse. I didn't come to spend. And then I realized that's like a marketing to get, because people feel obligated to shop now that they have the things in their hand. I was like, you smart. So yeah, and I just was only going to pick up like maybe one brush because there's certain brushes in my collection that I have a lot of brushes. Do not get me wrong, I have a good amount of brushes in my collection. It's just that a lot of my brushes are so similar and they lack lack variation. So I end up like, yeah, there's certain things that I miss my brushes. I'm like, if this tool was a bit more round or domed or tapered, would be better. And I was only going to find like a bronzing brush. That's all I really wanted to go for. But this lady don't give me this big old cat. I was like, I should probably spend some, but I couldn't. But there was only other one thing at the time that I was like, you know what, I really could use. I feel this concealer is very natural today, so I might go with a bit more, add a bit more brightness onto it. I'll put this W7HU right in the bottom right here under the baggie, just to add a little bit more. Oh, but these are two different undertone of concealer, but we'll be fine. And I was just like, you know, I walked the store for a long time because of like so many palettes. They had so many collections there, brushes. I love makeup brushes, and it was just like, should I get these? But then, you know, people are like, the brushes are so affordable, dear. Oh, that's me imitating the store clerk who came to, like, you know, really help me and see if I needed help. She was very helpful and very friendly. The staff there has been really friendly. I've gone to the Morphe store twice, and it's been a really good experience. At the time, they're not the staff there at my store, they were not very like abrasive, and they just let you shop. And if you've been roaming for a while, which I was, then they came and said, hey dear, can we help you? You like, so. And for me, I honestly, if you go to stores, even if you look rough, because I was coming from university, so I be looking mad dry, and you just go and be like, you know, dude, what's a like personal question, like what's your favorite highlighter brush or bronzing brush? Like, that's what I did, and they're so helpful. They're really nice. They could really tell that like you know what you're doing. I'm gonna set my under eye with this powder. This is the Revlon Candid Powder. Like, I don't tell y'all, this is another powder for flash photography. Like an everyday, sure, go out, use it, but it just has flashback. So I actually need to find a translucent powder. I think that I'm probably gonna get the Laura Mercier one. I was tempted to get the Tarte, not Tarte, the Too Faced Born This Way translucent powder, but then I was gonna buy it, and the lady, the store clerk, told me they were out of stock, so I couldn't buy it because I need a translucent powder, and one that doesn't have flashback, because I have like weddings to go to, events to go to, and we can't be having flashback. So that's why I really want the translucent powder, and I don't have one. I do have the Sasha Buttercup powder that sets my under eye fine and looks great, but I just prefer how translucent powders look because I don't want it to alter my concealer. Yeah, so I set my under eye with that. I'm going to set the rest of my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. I'm not really in a cream contour type of mood today, so I won't be doing that. It was a bit overwhelming because there is so much product available, and I was like, I want to get everything, but I don't have the money to buy everything. But y'all, there was this one girl who, I swear to y'all, she spent my entire monthly expenditure in that store. I'm not even kidding. She spent like, but she was spending it on the Morphe, she bought like almost every single Jeffree Star product that was available in that Morphe store that day. Now personally, I am not, you know, there's some makeup brands or YouTubers or influencers that you just don't really, you don't really feel 100% like giving your money to. Jeffree Star for me is like kind of one of them, and there's a whole list of others. It's not just him, it's like a whole lot of people, and it's just like not the point. My base is done. I think I'm gonna put on my bronzer, and let's get to the first Morphe brush that I purchased. I only got two because people say Morphe is mad affordable, but I'm like, 22 pounds for one brush is a lot of money. Like, the brush that I wanted, the bronzing brush that I wanted, was 17 pound, 15 pound. I can't remember the name, but it was sold out anyway, so I ended up getting this one. This is the Morphe M106. It's a tapered powder brush or something. I don't have, I threw away the, I don't know what it is, but it's a M106, and I figured it could work for like bronzer. It might be a bit too tight for what I want for bronzer, but we gonna see. Like I said, I wanted to use makeup products I haven't used in a long time, and I picked up this NYX one, but I'm not sure this is gonna give me the that I really feeling today. It might not give me the warmth that I need. I don't remember really loving this concealer. I mean, it's bronzer, but let's just see today. Hopefully this doesn't like ruin anything. This brush feels stiff. Did this do anything? This brush is very dry. It feels like, okay, maybe I bought a bad brush. This brush was like £5, so maybe that's why it's like so stiff. But this brush feels stiff. Like there's no give in this particular one. But okay, we'll see how it. But it is applying the bronzer like pretty like diffused, if I do say so myself. But it feels kind of scratchy. I'm going to do my eyeshadow. Now I bought 2 palettes from the Morphe store. I bought this one, but no, I bought this one by online, and then I went Friday and I got this one in store because, like I said, I didn't have a colorful palette in my collection, so I really needed a colorful palette, and this palette is so nice. The colors look so nice. But I felt like doing a very cranberry tone look. I feel like I'll be able to use this palette numerous times from now because it's literally the only colorful palette I have in my collection. So I'm gonna use the 3503 just to see what this looks like. My skin looks a bit flat right now, but I could probably just intensify it and bronze later. But I want to keep my skin dry, so if I get fallout, it'll be easier to dust away. I usually buy my brushes like Amazon brush sets. BS Mall makes really good brush sets. Like this brush came from the brush set that I had when I first got into makeup 5 years ago. So, and it's still alive and kicking. It's still fine. I gave them away to my sister, the others in the collection, but I kept this because I really like this blending brush. These one thing I do say about Morphe though, and I noticed in the 35G palette as well, I feel like that some of the palette shades are just repeated. Like the shades look all really similar, but we gonna see. I feel like one's just a bit cooler, one's a bit more warm. Am I rambling? I'm rambling, but I'm gonna start with the orange shade first, and this shade is called Ball of Fire, and I'm tapping my brush in a lot, and that's what it looks like. I also gonna pack that shade into the crease, and this shade is a bit more vibrant than I anticipated. I will say though, like even with the last Morphe palette that I had, like I found that the mattes blended out really nicely. There was good pigment, but the shimmers were just so dry and chunky and just were not really good. I could even show you guys 35G Bronze Gold palette, and this is what it looks like. So I would say like the palette shades seem to be repeated and they just weren't really that vibrant, and the shimmers are just chunky and dry and stiff, like not really reflective. So this palette having more mattes to me was a good thing. I did not need to go back into that shadow again, but it's a habit. So we're gonna see what we got. Do you want the same brush? No, I'm using a different brush. This one's kind of dirty, but not really. I haven't brushed with brushes in a while, don't judge me. I'm gonna take this shade here, which is called Ignition. I almost sang the song, but it's okay. And I'm gonna put it in the outer corner. Okay, that probably would have been a really good lid shade. There's a bit of kick up in the pan. I know I'm going back and forth, but that palette doesn't have a mirror, and I just kind of really want a mirror. So I'll just pack up that shade. It would be really good. This shade would be really nice in. This probably would have been a really good all over the lid shade, but I don't think I'm gonna get that cranberry look today. I'm not really a professional. I just do what I feel like and play with color and try to like these. Oh, these colors are blended really nicely. This color may be a bit. Oh, that's nice. This shade is called Warning Label, and I'm gonna put it on the lid. Like I said, the shades do have kick up in them, but that don't really bother me. Oh, this is not cranberry. This is, oh, okay, maybe not. And I'm just taking a fluffy packing brush and I'm gonna put that over the entire lid up. Oh, that shade is nice. No, I don't follow drama channels or like the tea spilling channels. That's just not what I come on YouTube for. I feel like almost every other day Morphe name is in something. And it's not them, it's like the people that they work with. It's always some tea, some kind of something. And the whole affiliate codes, like, do these people actually like the things? Like, instance friends up on lip line. And this is the shade Come Alive. And I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. There's no fallout, which is amazing. So, like, the pigment is here. It blends out nicely. I just need an inner corner highlight. Not ever going back. Step into the light. I was into Harry Styles, my baby. And I'm going to take, just to diffuse it a little bit, I'm going to take this shade, which is, no. Okay, what is it? It's called Ferocious. Just to diffuse the green into the skin. I'm going to use the inner corner shade. I'm going to use this one. That's the only thing. I don't really think there's like an inner corner highlight shade, I think. That's really bright enough. Like, it's a shimmer, but it doesn't really add brightness for like the inner corner. So what am I going to use? I don't want to have these in. Oh, let's see if I can use this palette. This is a blush palette that I purchased from Morphe. It's the Blush Trio in Pop of Rose. And I specifically bought this palette for this blush color. Let's just see if this, and this is like almost like a highlighter color, but it's not really giving me the pizzazz that I want. Step into the light, so bright sometimes. I'm not. My boy was on SNL. That's probably why I'm singing this song so much. Anyway. Oh, I could do it today. Cause do you guys see, like, I'm kind of Christmassy. I was gonna sing through my Christmas playlist. I could do that today. Oh my god. So, eyelashes are on. They're nice. I find that they're a bit stiff, but they're like £1.50 or something like that, and they're from Primark, so I can't be mad. But they have like a right amount of drama for the look without being overbearing, so I like it. For bronzer, I want to be a bit more bronzy, so I'm gonna take this Absolute Pro Bronzer. It's like a deep dark tone bronzer, but it's very shimmery, if you can see. So I'm gonna take that. This brush is very stiff, but I'm hoping because it's so stiff, it really picks up the shimmer in this bronzer, which is what I really like what I'm feeling for right now. I actually like the shape of the brush. I just don't like the texture of this brush because it's very hard, but the shape of the brush is actually really nice. And it's big enough that it gets right, like it diffuses but still is precise, which is nice. So I like the shape of the brush. I just feel that the texture is very hard. I'm really liking this eye look now. Like, I'm looking in the mirror, I'm looking down, and I'm just like, don't you just love being bronze? Bronze is my favorite part of makeup, because when the bronzer on, that's when you start to feel like, ooh, everything is coming together. My nose looks like my nose. I don't really contour my nose. I don't contour my nose. I love the shape of my nose. It's like a small little button nose. It could use a bit of like warmth though. So I'm just gonna, not really on the sides. Not really to contour, but to add a bit of life in it. My favorite way to apply blush is with a stippling brush, because I feel like it's one of the best ways to control how much product comes onto the brush. Hence, my stippling brush. I couldn't find any brushes like this at the Morphe store that was as light and fluffy as this one, so we're gonna see. But I love this brush. This is a Wet n Wild large stippling brush. It costs like $1, and I've had it for like maybe 3 years. But it's here to apply blush, and I bought this blush palette specifically, not specifically, for its color, because it reminded me of a color in my BHcosmetics blush palette. This one is just like a slightly bit deeper than that one, slightly, but we'll see how it looks on the skin. I'm hoping it'll be great, because then if it's good, I could just travel with this and not that one. Did anything come off just now? Yeah, I don't really like that. It's fine, I just don't really like it. Maybe if I spray my face, it'll look better. This is the next product I purchased, the Continuous Set and Mist, and lots of people like this product, so I'm like, I'm hoping it's good. I'm shaking it, but there is no shake. It's an aerosol can, but we're gonna see how it sets the face, and then I'm gonna do a highlighter. This feels nice. Where's the fan? Fanning my face with the halfway cat that I have on right now. I'm not really a fan of this blush tone per se. It's a bit more pinky. I would prefer it like it was a bit more peach, but that's probably not the formula fault. That's probably just my not choosing the right color. And the next thing that we have, one of the most important things, is the highlighter brush. Because if I could find it, way to go. Oh no. You know what? You know why I'm doing that voice? Is because I was watching Big Mouth. That show is a prolong. Pero que sí, I love voice acting, and I love to be able to hear like, oh, that's John Mulaney, that's Maya Rudolph. Like, they play so many characters on that show. Anyways, this is the Morphe R31. Okay. No, this is the this highlight palette is my favorite highlighter palette. I like the way I apply that highlighter though. Like, it didn't chunk it on. And time for a lip. Glen Coco. Two for you, Glen Coco. Mean Girls, a classic. Huh. This isn't it. It's cool, but it doesn't feel right. Like, it doesn't feel right yet. I'm gonna keep putting on lip gloss until I get like something I like, okay? That was the same color as this one. I'm gonna leave it. So this is the completed look. It's honestly, when I was going for this look, I was thinking like cranberry, but I've been listening to Harry Styles' song called Watermelon Sugar, and if this look does not scream watermelon sugar, then I do not know what will. I really like this look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My comments, my discussions, leave comments down below. Somebody did tell me they want me to do more singing on my channel, and I plan to. Like, I plan to do a Christmas video with like my Christmas playlist and singing through that. And I'm going home soon, so hopefully I can get some really good singing clips with my friends and all that kind of stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, you guys have been watching Carrie's Room TV. Until next time.